Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in central Scotland. So if you just bear with me, I'm just going to try and get set up here. To take the volume off that and find myself, will be alright. Yeah, we'd be in a good place if I could find myself. So it's not that long since I played with these sketch butterflies, but I'm playing with them again because they're fab. Hi Valerie, hi Liz, hi Shaz. I'm just trying to see to make sure that you can see what I can see. So I have recently played with these sketch butterflies, but I've just come back from a kind of night away and in my head I want to play with them again. So come away in and get a wee seat by the fire or the aircon or whatever it is you need and we'll play. I've filled things up with water. I've got my glass mat out because I'm pleased to say that any customers who would like to have this glass mat, it will be available to you in July, at the beginning of July, and any demonstrators who didn't get it prior to the promotion that we had a few months ago, you may purchase it right now. So if you really want to have it right now, sign up. Simples. Our sign up offer is always generous. It's £99. You choose £130 worth of product of your choice. And there's no shipping, and no pressure to run a business. You might just enjoy being a discount shopper. So yeah, if you're interested, do speak to me. I am interested in growing my team a little bit. We're just a wee friendly wee team, but we would welcome more people. Right, so I've got some watercolour paper out. I've got water, I've got re-inkers. I've decided to go with extremely bright colours, which are Melon Mambo and Daffodil Delight. There's a bit of me was going to go triadic and pull in a blue, but I've decided to just pull it back. So I'm going to take a breath and say hello. Hello Louise. Hello Judy. Hello Amanda. Hello Nessa. Did I say hello Joanna? Because your name came up in blue, Joanna. I've jumped it. But how lovely to have you. And yes, Joanna, I had the most amazing birthday. Nothing to complain about. It was absolutely fabulous. I had lunch with one of my sisters on Friday. I had dinner with my Scottish family, like my daughter and her husband and my 2 Scottish grandchildren. I got a lovely video message from my Australian grandchildren. And what else? And then yesterday we popped up to Pitlochry and we saw the Carole King show, Beautiful. It's a new version of of Carole King's story, and it was absolutely excellent. And we just had a wee slow toddle back down the road today, picked up some shopping. I actually think my wee mat is a bit dusty. I'm just going to give it a bit of a wipe. It's been lying. So hi Alice and hi Pauline, and you come. So I've got this idea that I'm going to make some watercolour mess here on this paper, and then I'm going to stamp and heat emboss some butterflies and then die cut them out and then make a card. Can I do that well, I've already, where are we? 3 minutes past 6. Can I do that before 7? I'm gulping my coffee. If I stop blethering, I'll have a better chance. So, right, so I'm going to put a couple of drops, 3, well, that was 4, wasn't it, of Melon Mambo. It's okay, Louise, it won't come through your device. You're safe. I do it so you don't have to. It's so lovely to have you here. You haven't been here for a while, so we're delighted to have you. Just sit a wee bit further back from your device and don't panic. Right, so I did bring some water with me, so I'm just going to spritz a little bit into there and a little bit into there, just to slacken it off, as they say, a little bit. You think I was making a white sauce or something. And I treated myself to nice new aqua painters, water painters, but I don't know if I'll just stick with these. I've got some old ones here that are not that one. Where are these? The problem is, the reason I bought new ones is because my old ones are a bit messed up because I used up our white ink as well. Do you know what? Yeah, at the end of the month, folk, we've got a messy class on Zoom. I've got 2 messy classes going. One is on Zoom on Sunday the 30th, is it the 30th of June? 30 days has September, April, June and November. Yeah, the 30th of June. And it's a Sunday night and it's at 8 PM UK time. And then I have another one which is class in the post, but it's a bit tighter, but it's mess as well. So yeah, I will be putting out links to that class. I would like some more people to sign up, because at the moment, because I advertise it too early, I think I've got 1 person on each class, so that's not really enough. So I need more of you, because quite a lot of you said you'd like to do messy class on Zoom, so I'm hoping that you really mean that. So I've sprayed water on my watercolour paper, and then I am going to drip into that water from a water brush. And I think I might use one of my new ones for the yellow, because the other brush is stained. Oh gosh, a ukulele session, that sounds fun. I'm just going to pick up a bit of Daffodil Delight and just let some droppy bits go. Actually, need a bit more spray, don't we, here? You need to have a fair bit of water just to let it do its thing. I could sit and play at this for an hour, but I'm not. I'm going to actually dry it off in a minute and just let it, and then use it to make. So it's very wet. It's very wet, and the ink is very wet too that I'm using, because I want the nice brightness, but I want some of it to, you know, to run in to each other, because we are doing butterflies, so we'll see how they turn out. Just letting it do its thing. Do we need a bit more? We need a bit more water. Keep me right, girls and boys. I can just, oh, maybe not. Right. I'm just tapping it this time, and then we'll get a bit more yellow on this one. Hi Karen, and you come, long time no see. Because I didn't come on last Sunday, I was doing something family, I can't even remember. Oh yeah, it was my granddaughter's gymnastics display last Sunday. It was amazing. It's amazing what some people can do with their bodies. Young people mostly. Right, so let's just let that do its thing, and then I'm going to dry it off and heat emboss with black and just make a card basically. I have forgotten my kitchen paper, and my cloth is a bit mucky, as you see, so I don't want any of that colour. So just talk amongst yourselves, hand out the drinks and the food, and I'll just go and grab some. Okay, so just blotch, just soak up the excess water, but I'm not going to rub it, or I just want to soak it up. Oh, Karen, that's not good. I will catch up. I've not actually been around much myself. I've been doing stuff in the background, and yeah. Okay, so that there's no water running there, so we'll just pop that up there just now. I'm wiping this with the kitchen paper, but I've got that lovely cloth as well. Right, so let's pop that in the bin. I'm just going to take the heat. Do you think that's enough? I don't know if I've got enough yellow in there. Do you think? Will we? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, I'm going to do a bit more. I'm going to spray it a bit more and put a bit more yellow around the edges. I'm barely just touching the bristles into the puddles of water and let it spread on its own, and then just let it run a bit. It's just because the melon mambo was very strong and I just felt it needed a bit. Now where can I put this? Louise, where will I put this so that I don't spill it? Because that would just be awful, wouldn't it? Oh, you brought some sausage rolls. Thank you, Nessa, you're so kind. Right, let's get on and make butterflies. So we've now got this to make them with. I'll just, okay. So it's not too messy. I think you would cope with this okay, Louise. I do. Right, if you want to cover your ears, because I'm going to get this heat tool to dry this off, okay? So either cover your ears or turn your volume down if you're sensitive. Because of course you're all very sensitive girls and boys. Oh, you were in at the beginning, Liz. Oh, I said hello to you twice. That's all right, though, isn't it? It's better to do it twice than not at all. That's not quite dry at that edge. Okay, so I've got that. Now, if I'm going to heat emboss, I need that. I need that. Oh, hi, Haze! In you come. And now I am going to emboss with black so I can use this mucky pad. And I need my stamp set. I think I'm just going to use this medium butterfly. I've just started doing this so that I don't have to go raking for dies now when I want to do something. So I've got that, and that's the die that will cut that out. I'll just leave it there so I don't lose it. You know the drill here. You know how it goes. I'm just up to making a mess. This butterfly bundle is fab. Right, so if you could give me some response to my classes, folks, could you let me know if you are interested in the Zoom class on Sunday the 30th of June? That's my time, UK time. I have put a link out for it, and I'll put the link in here later, and I will put it on my craft share group, etc. And I'll get it into the down here below, what do you call it, the description box. So yeah, so now we're just going to stamp several of these, and then we'll heat emboss them in black. Go for high contrast. So one. What did I not do, folks? Oh, do you know what? It won't matter. Did I use my emboss pad? I did, but it won't matter anyway. I told you I was tired after my busy weekend. It wouldn't matter because I will be die cutting these out, or some of them at least. Oh, thank you, Joanna. That's grand. Thank you for that. And if you're not on my mailing list and would like to be on my mailing list, just send me a wee email or a private message on Facebook or anywhere, WhatsApp, whatever, and let me know you'd like to be added to it, and then you'll get to know when I'm doing my classes. So there's 2 classes this month based on messiness. It's not really, it's just wateriness. Making backgrounds, not the same as this, but with things that you find around your kitchen, or you might find around your kitchen. And as I say, there's a Zoom one on the 30th of June. On the Tuesday prior to that, I am doing the class in the post one, and that's on the Tuesday afternoon UK time. I will put out emails again this week to remind everyone. So I've got one person booked on each class, and I'm happy to work one-to-one with anyone, but it would be nice for them to have a bit of company as well. Right, I had a bit of scrap paper sitting in front of me before I switched the video on, but here it is. I think, no, that's not the same one, but we'll just use this one. Don't know where it's gone, it's escaped. Right, let's see what happens, folks. Find the butterflies, they've gone missing. Oh no, I've crossed them over, and those, oh goodness. I might fussy cut them, because I can just fussy cut them as they are. Right, Let's see what happens. Right. This is quite hard because I couldn't really see what I was doing. Right. Flick, 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 flick. Yeah, I think I've got most of the X. I'm not too happy with that one, but I might not have got this properly dry. In a perfect world, you could leave them overnight. Right, can I get that back in the tub? See, if I had a craft room portrait, that would have been done while I was laying them up. Someone would have whipped that away and just put it all away for me. Right. Okay. Right, that's that. Are you all okay there? I think I've lost track of the chat. Oh, not to worry. I get that, Lanny. We know that it's busy in the summer. Right. Okay, let's heat this. Heat tool going on. Hi, Barry. And I've just had a notification that someone has booked up for the messy class on the Sunday evening. So you've got a crafty pal now, Joanna. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Liz. I totally appreciate that. I'll keep talking about it and we'll see if we can get you all some more crafty pals. It will be fun. I'm just new to the book when thing. I'm new to the booking service that I've signed up with, so I'm just learning it. So I think I've overheated that one. I've either overheated it or not heated it enough. Overheated it, but it's okay because it's still got this black outline. These four are okay. Right, so what will a fussy cut, or what we've got time to fussy cut? I'll die cut two and then we'll see. These ones that are stuck together, I don't want to. Oh yeah, Karen, it is one that you'll be able to book at the last minute if you find that the Sunday night one, the one where I post the kit out. Obviously, you can't book that at the last minute. I probably didn't need to waste all that beautiful mess. Right, we'll die cut this one anyway because it's looking good. No point in having the dies and not using them, is there? Right, die, Janice. What else will I need? This die. Plates. They might help too. Nessa, if you look back up, Joanna's put the links for the classes. They're both on Zoom. Right, where's the lid for this? Oh, I think I need to get where's my washi tape? Oh, my paper tape. Oh, here's my paper tape. Just some that's lost its sticky. That's no use to anybody. Right. There's some washi tape. What's in my drawer? It's just because my plates are a wee bit buckled. Is that the word, buckled? For Scotland, that also means drunk, buckled. So I was like, my plates are buckled. Right. It's just so it doesn't move because they are a bit. Will she get a card before the hour is up? If you don't find it, Nessa, email me and I will send you the link to have a read about it. Absolutely no obligation whatsoever. But I think sometimes if I put an email, some people say you don't give me enough notice, and then other times it's like if something's so far in advance, I think I'll think about that. It's too far away for me to know for sure. And then of course, I never quite know the balance of how many times to put the message out about it. Now that went terrible. That went squint. So the other two are getting fussy cut because I might have to tidy that one up a bit. Right. Because the other ones are so close together, I think fussy cutting is the way to go here. Shouldn't take too long, should it? Those ones are separate, but they're so close together that I'd get in a mess with the die. Thank you, Joanna. You're a real help there. Now just go across them just now. I'll go back into the antennae. I'm not really, fussy cutting's not my area of expertise. I've no idea what my area of expertise is, but fussy cutting's not it. Mess, that's what I excel at. Making a mess. Right. Hi Heather, in you come. I have no idea what I'm doing next, folks, so you probably need to help me a wee bit. I kind of think these will work well on a white card base with a bit of texture. Okay, thanks Nessa. That would be lovely to have you in one of the classes. They're cool, aren't they, really? That one's a bit messy, but see if I just go in here and just take some of that the kind of extra there. We'll just take that off. And then Nobody will know then that I went a bit squint, will they? It just slipped, obviously, because I was blethering while I was cutting. That's my excuse. Do you like my flutterbies? Give me some clues for the background. Oh, was actually, there was something I saw that was actually gold heat embossed in the back for a textural background. Okay, thanks Liz, no worries. You've got a fantastic attitude, Joanna. But I know it can't be easy. Right, I will leave the other two just now. We've got enough to play with just now. We might want them at the end, but we don't even have a card base organised yet. So, I don't know, I just got this kind of light think I might want some heat emboss. Right, I need basic white. For some reason, that's what my head decided it wanted to use basic white. And I need a thick bit as well. I have plenty of time. I don't know why I'm panicking. There's plenty of time. Oh no. Tremere. I'm going to do, I might use this as a birthday card for my niece. So, because I do need one. So, that was the thick I just got out just now, yeah. Doesn't feel very thick. It was really thick basic white, it says on the packet. Right. Right, I'm going to cut this at 14 and a half. And score it at 14 and a half. And then I fold it. This is me because I don't want to pull the arm of my trimmer out, because then you'll see I've got more mess at the other side. Or what I say is, it's not mess, it's inspiration. Right, so if I cut myself a square of white and a square of black, because I think a black border will work. Right, okay, so maybe 12 square. We're talking centimetres here, girls. And if you live in North America, have a wee look on your trimmer. I think you have centimetres there too, so if you're not sure what I'm talking about, you've all been kidding me that you only know inches. And I was told that you actually have centimetres on your trimmer. If you've got the Stampin' Up trimmer, that is. Right, so that's how, in my head, that's what the butterflies are going on. But I wondered what to, you know, say we have a few butterflies flying up there. Probably just 3, which will probably pick the best 3 then. We need something behind them. I was wondering where to go. Where has it gone? Where's the texture? Here it is, of art and texture. I'm wondering about just getting some texture in the background. See, this now I'm not sure of colour. Do I want to add colour on there or just... Would I put some golden texture on here? Yeah, well, if it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work, does it? Not really that important. It's just a card. It was just an excuse to come in and blather with you lot by the fire. Right, all my lovely friends. So guys, those of you who, if you're new here watching live, after I'm finished, we have the lovely JazzleDazzleCrafts come on after me. Right, does anyone know where I put my new gold heat embossing powder? There we go. So Stampin' Up have brought out new, they're actually using Wow embossing powders now, and I'm glad about that because our last gold just wasn't shiny. It was very vintagey looking to me. Right, so here's my emboss buddy who's still it. This is the most disjointed video, but I guess you're used to that. Did I have already done this, haven't I? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yep. Joanna, you will. Yep. Managed to make the best of the situation. Right, I am just going to pop some of this on, and I'm going to gold heat emboss it because we won't know till we try. If you take your time and pay attention to what you're doing, it's usually okay. But if you're me and you're rushing at everything, it just... Right, that'll be fine, I think. Right. I was going to say I'm going to put the heat tool on, but I haven't actually put the powder on it yet. Where is... I really had a bit of paper ready and it's gone away. It's not fair. What did I do with that last bit? Oh, put it in the bin. Bring it back. I do have a tray, by the way, but because I knew I was going to probably use more than one colour of embossing powder, then you'd have to wash the tray out because there's always a few bits stay behind even. Right. There's some bits around the edges that it hasn't adhered properly. Now I could go back in with powder, but I'm not going to because I do want that sort of difference in texture on here. So let's just pop that. This is much shinier gold embossing powder. As I say, I felt the last one was more like vintage gold. So if you still got that, obviously keep using it, but I wanted to see what this new one was going to be like. Right, let's go. Heat tool. some underneath even. There she goes. Right, now I want to stick this onto here, and then I was thinking some kind of arrangement of butterflies on the card, really. Just do you see where I'm going? And then we'll have some kind of happy birthday, which of course I've not even thought about yet. It's alright, isn't it? Right, so we need to stick this down first. I was trying to think, did I need a bit of colour on here? There's a bit of me still thinking I would quite like a bit of yellow in there. So let me just... It is much shinier, Pauline, much shinier. I'm just going to add a little bit of yellow. I'll probably ruin it now, but hey. That's all. I'm just not going to add any more than that, just that. Right, I wonder if I have some seal around, because this is quite warped. I just want to get it to stick down quite firmly. That's why I use the layer. I'm going to put a couple of bits there just to make sure this holds down. You can use wet glue, of course you can. I just thought that the seal might just hold it better. Stick this on, and then we need to think of we need a happy birthday, and well, we put the butterflies on first to see what we think. I have no idea which way I want this up, so I'm just going to basically, most of the time I don't even know which way is up in my whole life. Right. Now let's see if we can shape these butterflies a little. Now, because that's watercolour, maybe use my bond folder because it's catching a bit on the sharpness of the... Just breaking the fibres down a little just to give it a bit of lift. Whoops, right, so I'll probably come and play with these again on a live. I love butterflies, and this set is just lovely. Oh no! See, I've broken the watercolour paper. So let that be a lesson for you. So what I'm going to do is see if I can get a little bit of wet glue here, if it'll come out. Oops. Yeah. I'll just pop a little bit under there and glue the poor butterfly back together. Far too much glue, so I'll take the excess away and then poor wee butterfly, got a wee torn wing. Come on. Right, you're sorted, you poor wee lamb. I don't know if 4's the right number or 3. What do you think? I know, they're just pretty, aren't they? I'm just sticking them down. I'm not, you could put like a dimensional underneath, but because this is the water colour paper, it probably holds its shape quite well. I want to tuck that under that. I want them to be touching each other a bit. It's either that or I get 5. I could have a 5th one. We'll see what we think. We need a sentiment as well. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That looks cool. Get this up a wee bit there, or no, later on, because I'll get a happy birthday something. I'm liking that. So I say I need a birthday card for my niece. She's got to be 4. I can't. That's not possible, is it? I can't be old enough to have a niece who's going to be 40. That's just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Right, I need a scrap of black. Do I? Yeah, I think we want our sentiment to be all black, but what, can someone just quickly tell me which sentiment do I have? Happy birthday. Oh goodness, I'm just about to have a craft lunch. Oh, look at this, wishing you a beautiful birthday. That's nice, isn't it? Well, that, do you think that might heat emboss with white? And then we might just use a circle punch or die for that. What's the chances that I can lay my hands on my white embossing powder? Clear white. I know I could use gold, but I kind of got the gold in there. We've got black, so why not have a third one? I could use it from the wanted to see, yeah, but I'm kind of probably going to have to, well, not have to, but I'll probably fit niece and 40 on it somewhere as well afterwards. So, right, I did use the embossing buddy. I've overdone it, but we'll be all right. Then I need ink. I think I'll get my other Versamark, which is not dirty, just because I'm using white here. Now, I'm going to use this. One. 2 down here. And then we can pick the best of the 2, can't we? Put the paper, it's disappeared. Oh yeah, the one in Attention Shoppers, yes I do. I've used that just this week. It's a good one because it's quite thick, isn't it? It's actually, that was the stamp set that I had thought I would use for my niece for her birthday, so it could be that I still do that. But right, let's put the powder away and then we'll heat them and then we'll see what we're doing here. Heat tool. I do have reverse tweezers. They have just, I don't know, they seem to have slipped out for a while. I don't know where they are. Right. Yeah, Best Family's good too. Yeah, I do have it. But I'm just going to go with this one now, I think. Might just fussy cut or punch. What do you think? Where's that punch? Now you see it fits that way, so if I do that, slide it back in. You can use a post-it note to guide it, which I probably should have, but sometimes no, I've probably got it stuck now, Janice. Very good. Why did you not use the post-it note in the first place? Get myself into trouble by trying to be clever. Yeah, start again, Janice. Get your post-it note. Where is it? Where's your post-it notes, Janice? Are you all shouting at me? I'm being so daft. Somebody snicked the post-it notes. Do you think I must have millions of them? There's supposed to be the sort of thing that you keep handy. There we go. Right. Janice is not doing so good now. She was doing fine, wasn't she? And then she tries to be clever. And it all goes wrong. Right, use your post-it notes so you've got a grip. No, I won't do it. I'll do you, I do this often, and then the minute I try to show it on video, it's just as well I can laugh at myself. See if it will just go in this way. Will it? It probably won't now because I've damaged it all. Try again. Come on, just go. It's just not going to. The post-it note's lost its sticky. Janice has lost her cool. Maybe if we go in from that end. Right, give up. It was going to be good. Honestly, I cannot believe I've doing this wrong so badly. Good, I've got it now. See, just at the point I was going to give up, I got it. Did I keep you amused, folks? Right, so we've got a funny shape that we made with that punch, which I can't even remember the name of. And I'm not even sure that I like it. It's alright like that, isn't it? Or it could go in. See, I probably should have had this ready before I stuck the butterflies down. It'll just have to go here. Nah, I don't even like it after all that fuss, but I did show you something that you can do with your punch. I won't charge you extra for that. Well, the only way to find out if something is going to work is to try, but you know, just there are days when you probably shouldn't try things. And for me, probably today's one of them. So if some of you have fallen asleep or switched over to go to see Barry and Jay, I'm okay with that. But I am almost there. Yeah, I want to just fit that in there. And I just want to just take a little bit off here. This is why they call it fussy cutting, I think. If you're like me, it should be called faffy cutting because I just faff about. Right, dimensionals, Janice, and close off. We're all right, we've got 3 minutes. They'll just be, my JazzleCrafts will be blethering at the beginning anyway, telling you all the up-to-date information and saying hello to everybody. I'm just using the small black dimensionals here to pop this in. I'm going to leave it at this card at this just now, because if I'm going to use it for my niece, I will use Best Family Ever and I will stamp niece. And alright, I'm still on holiday mode too, but oh my gosh, your holiday looked amazing, as it always does. So there we go. All's well that ends well. I believe I've made a usable card. What do you think? And I've got more butterflies somewhere. They've flown away. Where did they go? I didn't give them permission to leave. I've got these two and I've got that one, so I can make another card. So thanks very much for coming and joining me in my craft room today while I have a little play. And I'm going to shoot off now. Yeah, all's well that ends well, and there wasn't too much mess, Louise. Just a fair bit of tidying up to do. With 3 lots of embossing here. So we've got gold heat embossing, and we used one of the stamps from Art and Texture. We used sketch butterflies, which is, here it is. So we used this butterfly here, and we used the sentiment from Sketch Butterflies. We've got black heat embossing with that stamp, and then we've got white heat embossing on black with that. So we've played with our embossing powders, we played with our watercolours, and the butterflies were made on our beautiful, beautiful watercolour paper. And the packet, of course, is not here for me to show you. It's called Fluid 100, and you will find it in the annual catalogue, and it's just the best. It's the best watercolour paper I've ever played with. So thanks very much. Please check out the link that Joanna has put further back, and check out my 2 messy classes for this month. I'll put a link in the description box below after this video. But thank you so much everyone for joining me, and for those who've already signed up to the classes, thank you so much, and I will see you all on the next video. If I can get this down, I will see if I properly. I'll bring you down closer. Look at that shiny embossing powder. What do you think? Success. I'm happy with that. Yeah, okay, where are we? Okay. Thanks everyone, I've had fun, and now I've got even more mess to clean up, but hey, it's usual. So take care everybody. We'll see you, hopefully see some of you on JazzleDazzleCrafts tonight. Yeah, be the best you can be. Bye.